What's up, Freedom Tribe? Had to come back. The first video, it wouldn't let me add.
Hey,
Hey,
it worked.
that was bad.
Yeah, like I don't understand what happened.
Facebook, of course.
Gotta love it.
But
Hey, Freedom Tribe.
it's kind of dark in here. Is it real dark on my end or is it okay?
It's a little dark, but I mean I can still see you.
Okay.
Okay.
But
So
we're gonna go ahead and get started. So whoever catches this on the replay, but we're here to talk about life. We all have a life. We all have things that we're doing every single day that keeps us busy, um, and all that good stuff. But we all doing business for a reason. And if you don't have the initiative to take what extra time you have to work this business, you're only gonna stay stagnant. We all deal with certain things in our lives, but we can't let it stop.
no, we cannot.
We cannot let it stop us. If we allow things to stop us, we'll never get anywhere. You have to find a way to work all adversity, obstacles, anything, because if you can't work anything that comes up in life, how do you expect to get through it?
Right. I didn't know if you were done. Like you would pause for a second. So Facebook's delay right now.
Yeah, I got a notification.
But no, along with what Courtney's saying, like you guys, we all have so much life. And I know some of you know like my personal chaos in my life as far as my accident and recovery and surgery after surgery. Like I could have chose to allow that to make me quit. I could have chose to just throw in the towel with that. But I didn't. I found a way to keep pushing. And, sometimes I always give this business credit because I know that if it wasn't for me pushing through my business, I may not have been able to push through the chaos of surgery after surgery after surgery after surgery 6 times. You know what I mean? Like, I just wouldn't have been able to do it. I would have allowed that stuff to keep me down, to keep me, like, in the ground. And that's not what I want from my life. I know that I deserve it. I know that I am worth it. I know that my son deserves it. And, just like Courtney knows that her and her family deserve more things and better things and to be financially free. And, we always talk about paying off our debt. But if we're not willing to grow through the little obstacles in life, we're never going to get ahead. Like, you're tired of being stuck. You're tired of having to work that dead-end job. You're tired of struggling financially or not being able to afford groceries or not being able to afford gas. Like, one thing I always talk about, you guys, I could drive 100 miles a day when I drive round trip to the hospital. And I do that 3 to 4 days a week. I wouldn't be able to have an income because no 9 to 5 is going to pay me to be driving 100 miles 3 days a week. Like, it's just not going to happen. So those are obstacles, though. Those hundreds of miles, trust me, like, I'd be like, man, look at all this gas that I'm spending. But at the same time, look at the freedom that I have to do it. And I'm still working my business. Like, I'm still dedicated to 2 power hours a day, minimum. Plus, I work throughout the day. But, like, life is happening all around us. You cannot let it consume you. So many people allow it to consume you. And then they're like, oh, the business didn't work. The products don't work. Like, all this stuff. But it's really looking in the mirror and saying, I didn't give it my all. I didn't push. I didn't show up. I didn't plug in. I didn't do this. That's why it's not working for you, because you are not taking the initiative and putting forth the effort. God blesses effort, y'all. If I would have decided to say, I'm done, I ain't doing nothing through all these 6 surgeries, I wouldn't have made an income the last 15 months of my life. I wouldn't have had a pay raise. I wouldn't have double promoted. Like, that stuff wouldn't happen. That's why we're here to share this with you, because you guys, we live busy lives.
Yep.
I know Courtney has 2 kids. She's a military wife. Like, she's got sports on sports on sports. She's working it. I'm working it. Now, my busy is different than her busy. I'm not a wife. I have 1 child. I have 2 fur babies. But I'm traveling back and forth to the hospital multiple days a week for myself and my child. So you guys, and I'm a cyber school mom. We can do this, so can you.
Exactly.
So can you.
Everybody's busy, but we all have the same 24 hours in a day. We all have at least 1 hour where we can work this business and give it everything that we have. If you can only give this business an hour of focus
a day.
That's all you need to build your business. And the thing about it, you can't think about this business being a burden or taking up too much of your time or anything like that. Because it's supposed to be that. This business is supposed to fit into your lifestyle. So if you have to break an hour up, then you have to work 5 minutes here, 15 minutes here, 30 minutes there. Do that. But find a way to get an hour in a day to work your business.
Excuse me. You also have to be intentional. Like she's saying, if you only have 1 hour, but you have to break it up. So you know, like, say you work a 9 to 5, you get a 30-minute lunch break and 2:15. Right there's your hour. Spend those breaks, but be intentional. Like, okay, so you have a 30-minute lunch period, but obviously you want to eat. Well, while you're eating, you could be sending messages. You could be making posts. You could be following up with your potential. Like, you have to let this business fit into your life. Let it flow with you. Excuse me, I'm over here drinking all types of coffee, collagen, and green. Y'all. But you do. You have to be intentional. You have to know that, like, even if you say, okay, I have 3 days a week where I can spend 1 hour on those 3 days a week.
Yeah.
If it's 3 days a week that you can give your business, and you know that, then I promise you best be intentional on those 3 days a week. If you can only do it Monday, Wednesday, Friday, then you better work Monday, Wednesday, Friday on your business. However, but like the thing is, it's not time consuming if you structure it. If you structure your schedule, it's not about, and you got to set goals, you guys. Like, we all have goals in life. So why not set them in the business? Why not set them for how much time you're going to invest in personal development, how much time you're going to invest in reaching out to people, how many posts a day you're going to make. Like, it's so simple. Don't overcomplicate. Stop overthinking it. I used to be an overthinker all the time. And I catch myself at times still today with certain things like, oh, maybe I shouldn't word it like that, or maybe I shouldn't ask that person. But we're human. You guys, we're always going to have that. We're always going to have that voice that's back here like, hey, don't do that. Don't talk to that person. It's not going to work. Like, whatever it is. But it's all about what you feed your mental. If you're not plugging into motivational videos once a day, 15 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day, whatever, turn that on while you're in the car, while you're driving. I turn on Audible books while I'm driving, or motivational videos while I'm driving. Granted, there's times that I listen to my music too, but you don't see I already listened to my book. I read 2 books last year. Like, come on. It can be done, and I hate reading, so I listen to Audible. But I went through 2 books. I did it. I'm going to go back and do them books again because I might miss something because of my busy lifestyle. But you guys, like, don't let this business be your excuse. Like, stop saying I'm so busy. Busy people make things happen.
Exactly. And the thing about it, if you're busy, you have the time to work this business. That's the best time to work when you're busy. Because when you're a busy person, that means you're mostly developing with a lot of people. So you should be running your mouth. It should be like water out of your mouth right now when you're sharing your business with people. You should
Right.
always be working. In some type of way, you should be working. I know we having so much going on as far as sports and here, there, and everywhere with my babies. I have in my bag, I carry two. I have Thank You Rohit, and then I have the 21 indispensable leadership. Those two are in my bag. Which is right here on my counter next to me, I have the Magic of Thank You. And most of the time, that's what goes with me. Now, of course, I can't read all three at the same time. I find time to pull some of those that are going to grow my mental. Because if it ruins my mental, I'm able to put that into my business, and it's my business as well. Because I'm bringing value to somebody else because I brought value to myself.
Right.
You have to find ways to bring value to other people. You're not going to be able to bring value to other people if you're not doing anything to bring value to yourself.
Correct. Like you can make all the posts you want, but if you're not, and like people can tell, you guys, people can tell between somebody who's really feeding their brain and like they're bringing some sort of value in their post. You can make a business post, but bring value in that business. Let people know what it's doing for you and what it could potentially do for them. Mm-hmm. Like I went to Zoom this morning that was from May 1st, so it's a fresh, hot off the press from Cheyenne Knox. I watched the Zoom by her this morning that was super powerful. And, you know, she said a lot of things that like really kind of like stuck out to me because she said, you know, just because you didn't reach your goal doesn't mean that you're not one step closer. But like the thing is, the difference is, you can't be upset if you didn't reach your goal and you did absolutely nothing to get there. Mm-hmm. But if you are putting forth the effort, she said, don't get discouraged if you didn't sign someone today, but are you putting in the work today? Like if you put that work in and you didn't sign somebody, you don't be upset because you're one step closer. It wasn't the time for you to sign that person. I was supposed to sign up a customer at 11 o'clock this morning. And you know what? She communicated with me. She told me what happened. And said, I'm signing up, trust me, I really want this, but I just had some issues take place. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not upset about that. I'm still working. We did a power hour this morning. We're here bringing value to you guys. Like, we're constantly growing ourselves. We're constantly putting in the work to grow our business. Just because we don't see it like that doesn't mean we're not putting in the effort.
Exactly.
That effort that we put in. If you are not willing to put those efforts in and take 15 minutes here, 30 minutes there, an hour, whatever it may be, don't be upset with anybody but yourself because you didn't put in the work. Exactly. We can do these Zooms for y'all, for us. Like, it's not just, oh, let's do a power hour and let's have a gab session. It's nice to be around people that are doing the same thing we are. That is why we do these power hours. Because when people go to work and they go to McDonald's and they flipping burgers, or they go to waitress and they're waitressing with other people, they are around like-minded people doing exactly what they're doing. Yep. So that's why we do Zooms, because we don't have the capabilities because, like, for instance, Courtney's in California, I'm in PA. So we hop on Zooms. We get to socialize with people that are doing the same things we are. We're around people, like-minded individuals. That is why we do this. We don't do them for our own health. Like, it's nice to be around people.
And then too, we're able to be flexible with these power hours. So if there's a time that works, let us know. We'll arrange our day to make sure we're getting those power hours open so that you can get one. If the times that they're not working for you, we can adjust it. We're not just doing these because we just want to do a time that works for me and theirs. Right now, that's the only time we're working because nobody else is able to access the entertainment.
Right. And if you like, seriously, I know we delete the post after the power hour is over, but it's just so we're not flooding the timeline all the time. You know what I mean? Like,
we're not recording this power hour. Y'all are sitting on waiting on power hour, and we don't record them.
Yeah. Because we're doing them twice a day, every single day. We have not missed a beat since we started. Let me tell you, sometimes it's a struggle when I feel like crap. I'll be like, oh, no, I got to show up. I don't care how crappy I feel, you guys. It's helping my business, but it's also helping your business when you show up and you put in that work.
Yep.
Because I'm telling you, the abundance of people, the abundance of interaction that we've had since doing those. I looked at the amount of friends on my timeline and I was like, holy crap. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, I was like, man, I increased my friends list by like hundreds, which is absolutely amazing, but a little bit done each day. Discipline is small things done every day to make progress.
Exactly.
And discipline is my word of the year, so I think I'd like to say that I'm working on mastering that.
And y'all,
it took me a year.
My word for the year is confidence. So my confidence is blew out of the water.
You've had a lot of growth in the confidence department over the last few months.
But seriously, y'all, we are doing our best to build each other as a team. So we want to put this stuff out here. We're all working together. We're all building together. We don't have to be right up under each other to do this. This is what's going to build us right here. We can work in our own lanes, but still together through technology. Hallelujah.
Right.
We can make something happen in a major way.
Yes.
You just got to be willing to put in the work for yourself.
Yes. The momentum is so real, you guys. And something else that Cheyenne said this morning is, just because we have those tough days, and I know I'm not going to do her exact verbiage because I'm just not that great at that. But she said that even though things get tough, you might feel like you just want to throw in the towel, but you got to remember why you started, first of all. Second of all, when you quit, you don't just quit on yourself. You quit on the team that you have started to grow, and you quit on those that have been watching you secretly, and you've been giving them hope. When they quit, you just crushed their hope. So somebody, just because you're not getting likes, just because you're not getting comments on your business post or your product post or your result post, that don't mean people aren't watching you. They are watching you. They are hanging out on the sidelines in the dark. And when you're manifesting what you're doing, like I put it out there yesterday that we're taking this team diamond. I put it out there today that by the end of the year, this will be a 5-figure team. Like, that's what I want for my team. I want everybody reaching them goals. Like, Courtney and I work a lot together because we just like to. We click, we get it, and we go. We push. And, you got to, it should be all of us. Like, we're doing these power hours. Everybody has the ability to get on. You have the ability to get on. All you got to do, too, if you can't hop on and none of the times work, you guys, the list, print it out. This is what we're working off of. This is all we're doing every single day, twice a day. And then when we're not on our Zooms, we're still working. Like, I go to sleep late, I wake up early. But that is because I have goals and I know what I want. Regardless of how crazy busy my life is and all of the things that I have going on, I don't quit. I keep going. I keep pushing. Like I said last night, today was going to be my day where I worked from my bed. I just relaxed. I didn't have no appointment. Y'all see me, I'm in my office. I'm dressed. Like I have somewhere to go. I couldn't stay in bed because I know what we're doing. I know where we're going. I know that God is about to bless us. Like he is about to open the floodgates for this team. If you keep putting forth the effort, that's all it is.
Y'all just have to have faith. Seriously, y'all just about to blow our minds. And you need to be on board and ready to catch these blessings, like for real. This is about to get real serious right now.
Oh yeah.
But we just want to come live and we want to speak on that because everybody goes through life. We have sick kids, we're sick, family members are sick, family members, we have family members leaving us, we have graduation, all kinds of things. Everything's going on. It's a lot of stuff going on. But life doesn't stop. You say what now?
I said, but people still have their goals, whether that's business goals, health goals, financial goals. Yeah. That all stuff is there.
Just think about it. Especially for the ones who just started. Can you take a break right now and just not do anything and still make the extra money that you come into this business? Answer that question. Can you afford to take a break from this business that you decided is going to help you get to where you wanted to be and make the income that you want to come in and make extra income to help you get out of the way you have going on?
Right.
That's all I have.
She said, that's all I have. Girl, listen, I know we fall short sometimes. Like, you're pushing for that goal and you may fall short. And it might be like, man, I didn't hit it. But are you going to quit? Are you really going to quit? Or are you going to keep pushing because you're already closer because you put in the work? But if you're not putting in any work and you're like, oh, I didn't hit my goal, well, I wonder why. So you got to ask yourself that, though. But listen, you know why you started. You got to make sure that you are not going to allow nothing. I mean, absolutely nothing. You have to decide that. When you decide that you are going to continue to push, regardless if it takes you 5 months or if it takes you 5 years to reach your goal, you got to keep going. You got to keep showing up. God is going to allow that to happen when it is the proper time. But you've got to keep putting in the effort regardless of how long it takes you. You guys, it took me a year and, a year and a couple months. I don't know exactly, but it was over a year till I double promoted to Ruby. But I didn't quit through all of my stuff. Now, had I not had all that going on, I probably could have hit it a lot sooner. But I had to slow down how I worked because of everything that was going on and how crappy I was feeling. But I still showed up and I still put in that work.
Exactly, because she said she didn't slow down. She didn't say she would stop.
No, I slowed down.
And see, you got to look at it this way. God blesses the fruits of our labor. He can't bless labor that hasn't been done.
Right.
So if you're when you started this business, you turned over the soil. You know you have to play with the soil before you plant the seed. So when you turned over the soil, that was when you joined this business. When you start implementing what needs to be done into the business, you're planting seeds. Which means you're planting the seeds of mental growth. You're planting the seeds of speaking life into your business, speaking to people about what you're happy to share with them, sharing this product, sharing your story, all that good stuff. You're planting those seeds. And as you're planting those seeds, you got to start watering. Because once you start sprinkling a little water, God starts sprinkling a little water. And then all of a sudden, that combined water from what you're sprinkling and what God is sprinkling starts to produce a good flower, a good crop. Now, you got to make sure that what you're sprinkling on your seed is positivity. Nothing negative. You got to make sure you have faith in the seeds you're planting.
Yes, I was getting ready to say, the minute you start to allow negativity in your mindset over them seeds, the minute you start to allow doubt, which is negative, over them seeds, You crumbled it. You ruined it. Because just like if I have a plant in my house, and every day I walk by it and I speak negative things around that flower, it's going to die.
It's gonna die.
You know, the last set of flowers that I got, I spoke life into them every day. They were the longest set of flowers I've ever kept alive. I couldn't believe it. But that is prime example of exactly what Courtney is describing to you. Because when you speak positivity to those seeds and you speak life over them, as far as like positive things and telling them they're beautiful and, you know, whatever. Like that's what I was telling my flowers, that they were beautiful. They made me smile every day. Like they were gorgeous, y'all. And they lasted forever. I couldn't believe it. But it really is a true thing. Because if I sat there and I spoke negative around them all the time, and I just was like, oh, they're so ugly, or oh, this and that, or oh, no, they're like, it's not going to work. Like, then they would have died a lot sooner.
Yep. And
so that is
the seeds in our lives. When we start to put negativity over those seeds, they don't turn into crop, they turn into poison.
Yep.
And then that poison messes up our entire life. And that's not what we want to do. So we have to change everything around. Put positivity over our lives, over our seeds, over everything that we have going on. And we have to make sure that what we reach in rainy season is what we really want. Is the blessings of God.
Right. So you have to know what you want, and you have to know why you started. You don't necessarily need to know the how you're going to get it.
Yeah.
You just need to know what you need to do, why you started this business, and what it is that you want. And you guys, it will happen.
Yep.
It will happen. Like, this point in this business is so crazy. The momentum is so crazy. The amount of people that are showing interest and really wanting to make those changes for themselves, it's insane, you guys.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Know what you have in your hands. Know why you put that business in your hands and go after it. Plant your feet and don't let nothing stop you. Don't let nothing take you out the game. Exactly. Stuff might knock you down. It might slow you down, but don't ever quit on yourself.
Exactly.
That's all I have.
We love y'all. And we're here to help you grow. Because this is a team. It's not a competition. We're not competing. We're growing one another. And we just want everybody to be great. We want this business to better each and every one of our lives. And we can ask for anything more to just show up.
The more lives we help, like each and every single one of us, I'm not saying just me, but I'm saying for each and every person that watches this live, every life you help change, whether that's with a product, whether that's with positivity, whether that's with finances, and they join the business, every life we get to help, that's change. You guys, we're one person at a time, we're changing the world. We have to be the change we want to see. If we want to see more people stop complaining and live healthier, we need to be that. We need to be that light for them and say, hey, you know, I saw somebody on my timeline yesterday that said that they were having headaches and sleepless and all these issues. And I immediately got in their inbox and I said, listen, I want to share something with you. I was like, as you know, I know them like for a few years, but we've never talked about products. We've never nothing just because they just never showed interest. And I reached out and sent a message yesterday. He opened it. I planted that seed.
Yeah.
He had an appointment to take care of what he wanted. I said, I'm just letting you know, like, these products are natural, plant-based, yada, yada, yada. This is what they've done for me. Like, I would love to help you instead of you getting toxins put into your body.
Right.
And, like, that's what I went about it. So we'll see. I planted that seed there. Now, God's going to do the rest. So you just have to stop letting the opinions of other people keep you where you are. Just because, stop being worried what somebody thinks about your post or what they're going to say. Look at this girl posting about that business. They hate it because it ain't true.
Exactly. As it really hits them, they'll be contacting you to get started.
Right.
Whether it's products or business. So you have to let the motivation.
Yes, honey.
But
So
we got
y'all,
to hop off of here. We just wanted to, give y'all that little bit, and which was one like a lot, but it's all good. We brought it. But y'all have a good day. And if you catch this replay, hashtag replay, and
yeah,
drop in the comments what you want to do, where you want to go, and then let's work towards that.
right. And if you guys want to hop on Power Hours and a specific time works for you, drop that in the comments too, or message us. Message us privately if you have to. Like, that's fine. So let's get it, y'all. May is just starting. It's only the 3rd. We have 2 more days left of the 4950 promotion. Join with a friend. And new products coming this month. So we need to get loud. And you guys, do this one thing. If you don't, do this one thing. Go on your timeline. And if you don't go live, you don't have to go live. But make a post about where you're going with this business. Make a post about what you're going to do with this business. What it's going to do for you. And watch how things start to change. But you've got to constantly keep speaking that same thing. You can't say, I'm going diamond this month, and then in a week say, oh, I'm not going diamond this month. You know what I mean? You got to keep speaking life into that, because that's what I'm focused on this month, going diamond. We're going diamond. Like, that is what I'm focused on. I'm focused on helping my team reach their goals. I want to pop gems this month, y'all. We all want to pop gems this month, whether it's rubies, emeralds, diamonds, double diamonds, triple diamonds, presidentials. I mean, I know somebody want to go presidential, y'all. So yeah, like, we just got to go after it. But all right, y'all, we've been on here for like 30 minutes, so we're not going to keep y'all any longer. I'm going to shut my mouth because I can talk. Have a fabulous Friday and go after it.
Talk to people. Open your mouth. Closed mouths don't get fed.
Have a great day. Stay
Love
blessed.
y'all.
Bye.